The central slab feels ceremonial in its placement, like an altar of reverence and sacrifice. Is that supposed to be a reverence? Milk sacs. Batches of memory-like sacs grow along the hatchery walls like pustulent roots. Inside, soft red clumps float in a cloudy liquid suspending a worm-like creature, perhaps to be fed on, or worse. A sealed door. The locking mechanism of this door seems to be in excellent condition, with no signs of wear and tear. The radiating crystal cluster hangs guillotine-like from the nexus of arcing stone beams. The door is sealed shut as if it has been a while since it has been opened. The opening mechanism appears broken, rendering any attempts to enter it futile. And yet we will try. Ooh, I get a hiccup. Okay. Nothing's highlighting. Charlie doesn't want to run anymore.
It's a bone.
A human femur, to be precise. 100% accuracy prediction.
Shut up, Caliban. Okay, hold on. Let me take a look at this one. So, down. Oh, I wanted to go the other way. Doesn't need to be backwards or something. I'm guessing maybe it was the other way around. Oven-like heat roars at your senses while cloying humidity and runnels of dripping water drench your hair and clothes. A warm breeze. Mother. As it cradles its spawn with desperate, monstrous love, the figure croons and rocks.
Oh, this isn't real. This isn't real.
Charlie, I'm coming.
This can't be real.
The female has 4 separate parasites inside her. They are glowing.
Her name is Charlie.
It hurts. Hurts so bad.
Charlie, can you tell me where you are? Can you give me anything to use to find you?
Chanting. I hear it chanting.
You must find her quickly.
Okay, Mother, as it cradles its spawn with desperate, monstrous love, the figure croons and rocks. The rock below it is still slick with birth fluids and discharged matter. The infants cry out in a chorus of pain, horror, and hunger, their pale newborn flesh glistening in crystal light. Okay, I'm not laughing because of the description, but I'm laughing at the use of crystal light because that was an iced tea when I was growing up. So, I'm just picturing infants in a bath of iced tea, and that's kind of funny to me. The immense metal barrier doesn't seem to have a hinge nor lock, but it seems to be the only way out of the nursery. That is gross. Oh, over here too.
Oh, it's some kind of grating. Only exit. Rusted shut. Won't open.
There must be a way. Work the problem. I'm coming.
Okay, it's not giving me anything. Oh, Just you do with that. I don't know. Okay, does double clicking just pop it in there? I didn't know that. Just blow it up. The chain should keep the grenade from detonating as long as we're careful with it. Okay, good to know. Let's go to Mac. We still got this to do. We have this. Can I squeeze the balls? Yeah, yes I can. Venom Ball A. I'm relieved I managed to split these without spilling the corrosive contents all over ourselves. Nevertheless, her little fingers do come in useful from time to time. These look fragile, so I wonder if we could get them to burst just by throwing them.
Hold on, Charlie. Hold on.
Your time is running out, brother. A trait you all share, I'm afraid.
Who are you? When you speak, it feels like...
A dream? A fever dream?
Yeah. Like a hallucination, like it's not real.
It's all too real. It is nevertheless.
The contaminant?
It is far more than that, as we found. But yes, through those it has corrupted, it allows a commune. Shared memories, shared thoughts. It connects my flock. It connects me to them.
You know what they think?
Oh, yes, brother. Back through time to the beginning of it all. A disagreeable endowment.
If it works on me, if I can hear you.
Yes, the Velez is in you as well.
Just like Charlie.
No, her condition is much more lamentable. Unlike you, brother, she was directly exposed to its corporal form. She has much less time.
This fucking place. What do you want? Who are you?
My name is Bonya, brother.
Oh, it's Bonya.
Captain Bonya. You have seen my vessel. The rest, I imagine you can deduce for yourself.
The sub. The Russian sub?
The Lima. A powerful ship in her time. Alas, she was not strong enough for this place. Then again, none of us were.
That's impossible. The Soviet Union's been gone for centuries. There's no way you could still be alive.
Centuries? Has it been that long? In my state, time passes in a much less linear way.
What do you want, Bonya?
To help you, of course, brother. And for you to help me in return.
That sounds ominous.
Indeed. Beware Russian captains bearing gifts, you know? Come, brother, onward, into the lion's den. All will be explained. All will be revealed. You may even live to tell the tale.
Oh, good. We're all infected. What do I do with the other ball?
I come before Cayne. I humbly seek his protection. I ask that he watch over my wife. I ask that he keep her from harm. I ask, as I journey through this life, I ask that he lead me along the paths of righteousness. I ask that he bring me to the doors of the Nexus, where I may find eternal peace and happiness in his presence. place my trust in him. I place my wife's trust in him. May Cayne's holy name be praised, now and forever.
The murky dampness vibrates with throngs of blind, eel-like fish as they frenzy over bloodstained garbage in the canal. Backlit shadows of shuddering figures dance across the interior walls while a sickening odor of cooking meat teases your nostrils. Blood still drips from the fresh corpses, hanging impaled and unwound onto the crosses that bear them, propped up as a macabre greeting ornament. Or as macabre greeting ornaments. There's more than one. As the upturned craft bobs underfoot, the tip-tap skittering of disturbing life can be heard as they hastily crawl along the underside. The craft has run aground on a submerged mound of mud and collapsed masonry, rendering it as useful as the other stranded and upturned boats. Reflected specks of distant bonfire light pierce the foggy pall that blankets the remains of the ancient city, the embers of a malicious and ravenous life. I think that's everything. Remnants of a larger structure worn down by age and
Here's
ancient
caution,
catastrophe.
brother. Be silent.
Yeah, I get it.
It will alert others to your presence.
I get it, crazy voice. Thanks. Someone tried to open this with their belt. They didn't make it.
You will need more leverage than the belt alone can offer, brother.
Like with a bone. The bone is approximately 19 inches in length and is in excellent condition to any collection of bones or skulls. It's dork. A fractured collection of beams desperately attempt to delay a subsiding ceiling. The odorous waxy complexion roils and snakes across the surface of the water in repeated patterns, like a morbidly overgrown wasp nest. A sickly sweet scent of medicinal syrup emanates from the depths. The ancient stone supports strain and groans under the weight of the hewn blocks. Moldering remains of abandoned infrastructure strain against age and collective collapse.
Oh, Cayne. This water. It's probably half blood.
Not just the water. This whole place is blood. Listen. Do you hear it?
It sounds like chanting.
Take solace, brother, in that it is the worst of what you will see, but still yourself, all the same.
That's not a comforting thought. And I was right to be discomforted. Blood is seeping from sacrificial wounds into the waterway below. The fluid-smattered masks worn by the executioners possess a sadistic painted smile. A tableau of death, a horrific scene of death reeking of flesh and vomit. Agonizing cries of pain and shrieks from the brutalized slaves and prisoners are hidden by the melancholy music and guttural chanting. Where do they find more people? Are they from
Cayne.
the lab?
Mac, what are...
No, Charlie. Mute my channel. Don't listen. Don't watch.
The truth can only be denied so long, brother.
Sundered limbs drift downriver, dead fingers brushing across the surface as they pass. Rivulets of ichor trickle over the vine tendrils, staining them red before dripping into the corpse muck below. Foul blood oozes from tears and punctures that populate the coagulated mass of bodies, pouring into the waterway below.
Charlie, are you there? I'm safe now.
Mac, what was that?
You don't want to know. How are you doing?
Mac, I can't.
She is fading, brother. She is dying.
I'm coming, Charlie. Hold on.
Wading through the thickening groom river of congealing blood, matted offal incites bubbles that vomit up distressing feathers of deep decay. A net of glistening sinew drapes across the passageway like necromantic curtains. Man. The Cayne employee's uniform has been encrusted with old blood bile and a penetrating odor of expelled waste. The splintered arch slowly submits to the weight it bears, allowing trickles of mud and seawater to filter through the cracks. Behemoth, if anybody's seen Reservoir Dogs, tiny spines adorn the creature's front and hind tarsi. 6 disturbingly lanky appendages stand fast over a pile of human bones. Blood-soaked fangs tremble in frightening excitement as its numerous eyes search for the slightest movement. The structure has partially collapsed, now filled with a dried clot of stone and mud. A shaft of light points to an opening in the stone wall. A rattling of bones emanates from beyond the egress. Clusters of crystal shards puncture the stonework, their phosphorescence granting the small mercy of illumination. The marshy floor stinks of wet mud and rotting fish, further polluted by the milk-like fluid seeping out from a nearby corpse. That's another PDA. Colin Frickk, molecular biologist. My parents were planning to sign me up for the suicide lottery. They were prepared to trade my life for the amount it would have cost the state to support me. I ask myself every day, was I such a failure that my life was worth so little? Is it worth more now? Then I try to think about something else, focusing on the good. The irony is that I joined Cayne Corp to avoid the lottery. Blast to all survivors. Let's be optimistic, guys. Smile even if you have to grit your teeth. Help is on the way. I rigged the mill up to charge our batteries. These fuckers are scared of good old-fashioned LED power. Everybody seems to be having the same dream, except for me. Poppy woke up screaming and bashed her head on the rocks. Jason hurled himself into the abyss, singing like a choir boy on his way down. They attacked while we were sleeping. I'm not sure where they took us. They hung some of us in cages made of bones. I put in a hole carved out of the wall with Liam James, or I was put in a hole carved out of the wall with Liam James and a few others. There's some kind of grate keeping us in, but I think we can find a way out. The good news is, if we found a way, or if they found a way to survive down here, then we might be able to as well. We just need to find a way to communicate with them. Blast to all survivors. I'm a fraud, okay? Stop asking me about the glowing fish shit they're feeding us. I'm not a biologist. My name is not Colin. I didn't even discover the parasites in the water. Alec Bohr did. All I know is we don't have a choice. We have to eat what they give us, even if it makes us sick. I don't know how to explain what I've seen, but they didn't capture us in self-defense like I originally thought. They've started taking us, one at a time. I don't know where they go, but when they bring people back, the hearts are missing. The stitching is controlled and surgical, as though done by a doctor. It's so precise. The taken ones don't usually survive long. I think they lose something important inside, organs or something. All I know is they moan for a while, and then the moaning stops. Others get taken and don't come back at all. I'm not sure which is worse, or which they'll do to me. These troglodytes carved up one of their own on a stone pillar below us. It looked like a sacrifice. Several of them removed his brain and his entire spine. Others watched enchanted. The rest of the body was left on the rock, and now it's rotting there. What struck me more than anything is that the victim looked like he welcomed it. He wasn't fighting back. It seemed like it was an honor to die this way, like it served some higher purpose. Liam and I are going to dig ourselves out. We could make it in a few weeks if the locals don't take us first. I've been giving half rations to Liam. We need to save some for when we get out. Then we'll find out what the troglodytes have been eating. We can make it. Barely, but we can. I know we can. Is that him?
Hey! Hey, stop! Stop! Don't! Cayne!
He is lost, brother. Some simply do not have the head for this place.
Take a look. It's a big dog. Android. The silicone life form is irreparably damaged after being subjected to all sorts of abuse.
You gotta be kidding me.
A marvel, isn't it, brother? Like all the life here.
I wouldn't go that far. That thing would rip me to shreds.
To be certain, you must find a way past, or a way to remove it.
Containment leak, please stand clear. Containment leak, please stand clear.
This was less than human, or perhaps more. The marvels of your time.
The people here agreed with you. They tried to gut it.
Yes, brother, my flock is enthusiastic in its path, if nothing else.
Power core disabled. Warning. Ejecting the core will result in discharge. Avoid electrocution. Stand clear. Fluid leak. Attention core systems disabled with leak until leak containment. Model TK Gen 2.0. You want a scrubber? You want a ball?
Warning, core ejection unit. Stand clear. Warning.
Oh, son of a...
Are we getting another death? No, we're in a cutscene. We're in a flashback.
Tempting fate. Should have listened, Pop. The last mail I'll ever get here. Last anything.
Failure to pay. Salvage Operation SA9 revoked. Subject notice of license revocation due to non-payment. For information on the outstanding amount and instructions on how to make the payment, please contact our office immediately at Cayne 778 Office 9A. It is essential to address this matter promptly to reinstate your license and avoid any legal consequences. We take this opportunity to remind you of your responsibilities as a licensee to comply with all regulations and agreements governing salvage activities. We hope that this situation can be resolved swiftly and we can continue to work together in a responsible and lawful manner. Thank you for your immediate attention to this matter. Cancelled. We have some tea. We have some nice pasta. Whiskey.
You're so fast. All you have to do is blink.
Yes, brother. Holy fire, a glorious solution.
Thanks. Sure got noticed, though. Sounds like I stirred up a hornet's nest.
Yes, brother, you draw attention wherever you go.
Okay. Gotta move.
Adaptive power cell. This is some advanced tech. The nanites can instantly form a bridge connection to anything that needs to be powered, even old machinery. Smoldering corpse. On the outside of the room, the prisoner's severed legs lay still, smoke rising from burned meat. The android's burning circuits fizzle and pop like popcorn on the stove. The bloated, livid tongue protrudes obscenely out of an exposed orifice, blood oozing onto the floor. It's very dead. Moving quite a bit. Blood and putrid organic matter have liquefied and congealed into scalded blisters of emulsified gore. The various sculptures replicate vague memories of the outside world, a reimagining of the distant forests and the beasts that lived within. By chance or design, the soft chirps of insects residing within the sculptures vaguely resemble avian treetop banter. Numerous reflective rocks have been lodged into the branches, possibly resembling fruit, flowers, or decorations. It's like some kind of museum. A towering structure cobbled together with bone, a skeletal depiction of a tree. Fingers and femurs and ribs are bound together to form splayed branches and roots. On the pedestal there rests a ghoulish canine edifice. Its demonic visage and split limbs are constructed solely from the improvised application of human bone. A crude shack lined with rib cages and spinal ridges is dominated by a rising chimney with slack-jawed skulls. Thin strips of leather and dried skin have been pierced and woven into the branches to simulate leaves. The low light gives life to the contorted forms, nightmarish parodies of plant life seeming to shift and twitch. The two beasts are a chaotic amalgamation of human and animal parts, locked in an eternal confrontation as tumultuous as their construction.
The Bone Orchard. Their homage to a surplus robe they can only imagine. Pulled from my memories, my emotions.
This is how you remember the world above?
Creative license, brother.
Where are we going? Where are you taking me?
Only where you must be.
I have to find my wife.
Then you have answered your own questions.
You said you wanted me to do something for you. What is it?
Nothing complicated, brother. Merely help me fix my greatest mistake, and in the process, save the world.
Is that all?
A tumultuous mess of bones has been knitted together to loosely resemble the spread wings of a bird-like figure about to take flight. The Bone Orchard. That's very cool sounding. A syrupy brown liquid sweats from the walls and pools into the floor, reeking of fetid waste and honey. A draft of humid hot air tumbles from the tunnel beyond, prickling your skin with beads of sweat. Threads of dried phlegm creep across the mucus surface, crackling underfoot. Okay, that does go deeper. Maybe we see what this is first.
Looks like a crypt.
And a maze. A test of wit. Choose your path with care.
Not a maze.
Can't you just tell me which way to go?
That would hardly be a test, brother.
You're really getting on my last nerve, you know that?
Why? Why? Why is it? I hope it's not a maze. There doesn't need to be a maze.
I don't know where I'm going.
It is a test, brother. We are all tested. We do not all pass.
Knots of mud-drowned debris lie in a tangled, untidy heap. Clay pottery holds the remains of ancient foodstuffs and offerings. A pale pillar of water-eroded rock. A carpet of half-buried bones and pottery shards. Sand. Scuff marks in the sand indicate recent traversal. Shattered beams capitulate under a sagging roof.
Ah! I have to get out of here.
Mac, hurry.
Second push the floor. Prime housed mold across the food. The rough parting makes the distant head surface down. Second remains to the floor. A human liquid is simply like wall. A kitchen space falls the outward. Some passes still with hardened bone grit. One powder carbons will close mystery. Wait, has that... Okay, I can't go that way anymore. Let's just go this way. Warm to the touch, thick mucus milked from something unimaginable radiates heat and a cloying scent of wet dirt and rotting vegetables. Many remains are malformed, bone and cartilage forced to heal from fractures at odd angles. Waves of cool light emit from the massive crystal roots, bathing the chamber in a sharp radiance. A thick mucus runoff flows from the chamber above, forming stalactites of cooling slime. Hordes of tiny black scavenger beetles skitter under the bones at approach. Numerous bones, ribs, and skulls are distressingly too small to have been taken from adults. A miasma of rot empowered by the baking heat billows from clumps of decaying meat still clinging to the remains. Mows as well. What?
I have to get through this metal barrier. It's rusted shut.
You think the acid would work on this?
Scrubbers make short work of rust.
Am I finally using this stupid scrubber? You gotta wake up, buddy. What's up with Moses? Is he still just not doing the water thing? Let's see if things have changed now that things have happened. Yeah, that's been happening more often, especially with Moses.
I do not like water.
We are the same, Moses. Both forced to face our fears in this place.
My Charlie.
Without you, she will be lost. Without her, hope will be lost again. Do you understand, my friend?
Yes. It could be different this time.
A second chance. Few things are worth more.
We are brave and strong.
And smart
Yes.
and clever.
I believe that now.
Oh. Oh, he's swamming. Rust-eaten holes perforate the shower piping, leaving little more than a skeletal frame. A coating of frost, mud, and algae obscure the mirror's reflection, showing only vague shapes that ripple across its surface. Stained sheeting undulates in the current, a ghostly shawl mourning the drowned dead.
I do not like water.
I know, my friend.
There are dead things.
I know. Try not to think of them. They cannot hurt you.
Many dead things.
You are brave and strong, Moses. And you must find the suits.
Hope. Hope can return.
Thick lumps of matter press against the curtain like a laundry bag, hastily stuffed with soiled clothing. Begrimed fluids flow past the waterlogged body, freed now that the necrotic plug has tumbled loose. The distended waterlogged carcass reclines backward, its face frozen in a caricature of mild shock. The steel toilet has partially collapsed into the floor, ringed by upturned tiles and burst piping. Blanketed in an orange and green patina, the sink cradle swirling currents of ancient sludge vomited up from the connected piping. Oxidized and clogged shut, a deluge of mud and matter having struck its surface. An open airlock leads to grime-coated stairs ascending upward. Considering the lack of flooding above, the doorway was likely sealed during the flood and reopened at a later time. So many things to read.
No escape suits.
Keep swimming. They will be near the engine room. Not feeling well. Mosses. Not feeling well at all.
For Ron.
The escape suits. Their only chance.
For Ron, please do not leave.
Trying.
A bulky cushion sits inside the wash basket, along with partially dissolved chew toys. Assorted photos worn and faded dot the interior of the locker. The ghost of a smile pierces through the patina and mold of one photo, though little else is discernible. Examine document. Partially melded with the railings, the corpulent mass dangles from its bunk, its arm outstretched and oscillating in the current. Discarded food containers litter the floor amidst a mess of pencils, shaving razors, and tousled linen. Rent metal beams splay out from a burst hull, the abyssal blackness of the ocean beyond. The sudden breach was a likely cause for hurling the displaced lockers and for the murderous flooding that followed. A thick jacket remains hoisted within the locker, its fur tinged with black algae. A crumpled mass of clothes sit within the chair, collected and deposited as if set aside from washing. Rotted blankets lie tangled with cushions and clothing, all discolored by mud and decay. The corpse lies battered, covered in mud and the remains of blankets and clothing, caught and thrown about in the onrushing tidal waters. Ivan Goncharov, Operations Party Representative. 14th of March 82. Akula Mission Review. We are testing the Akula message relay system in a region beyond the reach of the Five Eyes. Akula will allow us to transmit and receive messages at depths previously thought impossible. 32 crew, 8 officers, 5 warrant officers, and 19 petty officers and seamen. Titanium reinforced hull for cable cutting and covert intercepts. 0132. Departed Severomorsk, diesel electric hybrid running at 55% output on course for Isla Isabela, Galapagos, first contact. 1st of April 82. 0505. Surfaced. Our cover picked us up immediately, transferring Aquila to Lima. 0720. Held position SE of reference point Isla de San Cristobal, Pacific. 0802. Dived to 55 feet and headed away from the mainland. 1243. Deployed Aquila. Extremely low frequency. 3000 Hz. Transmission test 1. 12 seconds on repeat. Completed and conducted by Dmitry Gronk. 1400. Changed course for Peru-Chile Trench for the second deployment of Aquila. Second contact test. 2nd of April, 82. Confirmation, ULF transducer received test 1 transmission. 3rd of April, 82. 0901. Dived to 2,500 feet. 1140. Deployed Aquila. Extremely low frequency, 1000 Hz. Transmission test 2. Completed and conducted by Dmitry Gronk. 1130. Dived to 2,200 feet. 1211. Destroyed Aquila. Extremely low frequency, 500 Hz. Transmission test 3. Completed and conducted by Dmitry Gronk. 4th of April, 82. 1621. Came to 48 feet. 1634. Sighted possible U.S. Pacific Patrol bearing 040 degrees T. 1640. Changed course to 015 degrees T. 1641. Sighted reconnaissance plane at 2 miles distance. Additional aircraft contact on radar at 10 miles. 1642. Submerged to 100 feet. 1645. Closed 9 miles and maintained position. 1721. Set speed 14 knots for the area. No noise on band 775. 1738. Heard distant explosions. 10-minute intervals. 1812. Explosions closer. Approximately 3 miles. 5-minute intervals. 1813. Picked up propellers bearing north. 1845. Explosions closer, approximately 1 mile, 2-minute intervals. 1904. Submerged at 2,180 feet. 1922. 1,000 MJ shockwave at 2,000 feet. What's MJ? Would that be like megajoule or something? 1924, submerged to 4,180 feet. 1925, 1,300 MJ secondary shockwave at 4,000 feet. 2014, submerged to 7,180 feet at maximum operating depth. 0343. Oh, why did it start halfway down? 5th of April, 82. 0311. We count 100 depth charges at 3,000 feet to 6,000 feet. 0312. Enemy pings northwest. 0315. All halt. Running absolutely silent. 0342. Multiple sonar contacts north, northwest, and southeast approximately 4 miles away. 0343. Lieutenant Andre M. Burke ordered, make ready the stern tubes. 0345. Order overruled by Captain Nikolai Boynia due to operational secrecy. Yeah. 0406. Multiple sonar contacts south, southeast, and west at least 2 miles away. 0419. Submerged to ocean floor, far exceeding operational limits, depth unknown. 0520. Entered an extensive cave system to avoid depth ping. 700. Cave entrance collapse. 0710. No more enemy contacts, only biologics. 0831. Catastrophic engine failure and hull breaches throughout. New superstructure is buckling. 0935. Fire in garbage treatment and ejector plant. 1045. Malfunction in the diesel engines has consumed a large portion of the oxygen. 1249. O2 bleed caused the suffocation of Petty Officer Boris Komarov. 1355. Contained fire in hydraulic and shafting systems. 1421. Electrical fire in forward control damaged damaged the depth gauging and echo sounding system. We are blind. 1932. Visual confirmation that cave entrance collapse sealed the inlet. 06th April 82. 0102. Fire has been contained. 8th of April 82. Today I made a shocking discovery about the captain. As we sat in cramped quarters, he pulled out a small cross from under his shirt and began to pray silently to himself. At first I was taken aback. As a good Soviet citizen, I have been taught to uphold the principles of the state and reject any form of religious worship. In a world where we are constantly surrounded by danger and uncertainty, it must give him a sense of comfort and strength to turn to a higher power. If I were in his position, I would want to hold on to anything that could bring me hope and solace. Okay. A scattering of sealed food tins and containers mostly intact lie haphazardly strewn about the floor. Frayed wiring and torn flooring trailed the counter from the wall, while charred matter coats the hot plates and grills. Hordes of condiments and sauces lie jumbled amongst each other within the shelving, their spilled contents mixed and congealed. The body lies twisted into awkward contortions due to an arm pinchered between shifted counters. The gaping mouth projects a silent scream of pain. The knocked-aside counter holds rusted cooking utensils and pots that lie in the depths of its upturned shelving. A tray of plastic plates and empty cans sits atop an oxidized stove. Beyond the mud-streaked oven door, a bowl of decayed slop sprouting hours of algae is visible. Long perished food lurks at the bottom of food tubs, sprouting miniature forests of tendrilled plant life.
Closer, my friend. You are closer.
Very scared, very frightened.
You're our only chance, Bear. You're all we've got.
Hope is alive.
The food lockers are bare, dashed, or torn apart, or torn open. Any food they once contained either looted or washed away. Soda plates, mugs, and cutlery nestled in a cluttered mess within the wash basins. A carpet of plastic plates, cups, and cutlery lie strewn across the floor, violently disgorged from the shelving that housed them. The remains lie tangled in refuse, likely vomited into the chamber by floodwaters along with other detritus tossed about the chamber.
Oh, no, no. Dead things. I do not like dead things.
Moses, listen.
Cannot do this. I am not strong enough. I was not strong enough then.
My friend, you are right. You were not strong enough. And there is no fault in that.
I am failing. Again.
Those feelings. Lies. Push forward. Push forward, and I will prove it to you.
How?
Here, strength does not matter. Only courage.
Charlie Mac.
Push forward.
Okay. The lid shows signs of damage, attempts to break or pry open a stubborn container. Jaggedly cut straps dangle from pilfered storage containers. The twisted cadaver slumbers under a blanket of scrap and slime. A tangled knot of heavy-duty wiring and plastic piping lies jumbled and twisted in the alcove. A maintenance hatch hides behind a mound of mud and refuse, a missing handle rendering it inoperable from the side. Footprints and drag lines of dried sludge lead up and down the ramp and into the chamber beyond. The familiar Soviet banner hangs laxly, rotten mold crawling up like rats fleeing flooding waters. The latter bears ample evidence of dents and deformation caused by colliding debris and cargo. This
I
pushing
see stairs. I see air.
One more push, my friend. One more effort.
Stay for on. Please.
I try.
Why'd you swim that way, Moses? We read that. This pustulant balloon lies deposited like a beached whale, a quick death during turbulent transit. I hear music. The prop shaft connecting the engines to the propellers has rusted stuck. A swarm of cabling and tubes, many torn open or severed, seethes out from under the engines and snakes into wall-mounted sockets. The sword flag drapes over the engines, erected in a display of national and mechanical pride. The corpse dangles from the rafters, hung by the neck. Still clothed in emergency garb, the airtight leggings have swollen with collapsed offal. Monstrous twin diesel engines run the length of the room, faintly reeking of petroleum, burned plastic, and copper. Ancient runnels of bleeding oil stain the machinery, while piping weaves along the surface like branching veins.
Air. Light. No water.
Well done, my friend. Well done.
Moses, are you through? Are you okay?
I am brave. And strong.
Yeah. I'll say. Look for the suits now. Like Ferran said, they'll be near the engines, probably a level below.
A severed length of cable serves as an impromptu noose fastened with determined intent around the engine's piping and looped over the upper structural beam. Portions of the banner have been cut and torn away, the pieces used as bedding or binding elsewhere, the emblem defiled in the face of desperate survival. The remains of a makeshift bed, softened by salvaged rubber tubing, plastic sheeting, and torn fabric. Electro-sealed hatch. An unfortunate sailor scrambled through the hatch at the moment of its closing, which was further complicated by a loss of power. He remains pinned under the electro-hatch door, his head partially crushed. At the same time, his lower torso dangles free in the gangrenous waters below. A replaceable battery provided power to energy-efficient, mission-critical systems like electrically managed doors. Should all other power systems fail, unfortunately it has been removed for service elsewhere, exposing the power jack terminal. Ooh, Adasiak Noak, warrant officer? 27th March 82. I was christened in Krakow by Cardinal Votia himself, but fortunately we left that place when I was young, and I've witnessed unorthodoxy's folly with my own eyes. So to see my dearest captain, Nikolai Boynia, spit at the state and give himself to this religious cult pains my heart. We have spent 5 tours together. I've tried to hide it from everybody, my companions and the party. I turned my cheek when he insisted on a Christmas toast to his savior. I turned my other cheek when he asked to hold hands and exchange Easter pisanki. I have no more cheeks to turn. I shall disclose his dogmatic religious mindset when we return to Severomorsk. Severomorsk. 9th of May 82. We finally entered the flooded section after it was commanded to be sealed by Boynia. The smell was overpowering, a mixture of saltwater, stale air, and rotting flesh. There was debris floating everywhere, papers, tools, and even a pair of shoes. It was a mess. I can't even describe the shock and horror I felt when I saw the bloated bodies of those poor boys. 10th of May 82. A few men planned to use escape suits. We excitedly rushed to the storage and found only 5. 5 for a crew of over 30. Thank you, Central Planning. We have agreed that if all cannot leave, none can. This is the spirit of our camaraderie. 16th of May 82. It may be my hunger playing tricks on my now feeble mind, and hungry body, or that infernal song playing over the speakers daily, but I had a vision. It was so real. Am I slipping into madness? It was as clear as day. They opened the 6th seal, and there was a great earthquake. The sun became black as oil, the moon red as blood, and pestilences arose from the ocean. Then, like a swarm of locusts, great clouds filled the air until the sky was blackened. Everywhere the cloud touched, madness entailed. Captain Nikolai Boynia said this is a sign God has given me, a phantasm, and a warning of things to come. I do not believe that. 1st of June 82. Dmitry Balabanov, Alexander Vyakarev, and Kirill Tokarev donned suits and left without a whisper. Ilyusha was not so lucky and got stuck when the hatch was sealed. His spine was crushed and we heard him calling for his mama. I was forced to put my friend down like a lame mule. I am sure he would do the same for me. At first I was angry and betrayed. How could they do such a thing? We are all in this together. They broke the bonds of trust that we have built over the years. But as the hours passed and the water continued to rise, I couldn't help but feel a glimmer of hope for them. At least they can survive, seek help, and possibly be rescued. The fear of starving is primal. They acted out of desperation and self-preservation, but I regret there is no chance to say our final words. 2nd of June 82. We all saw the shadows on the wall again. Are they real? I can't tell anymore. I need help to distinguish the real from my starving-induced imagination. The captain has again taken a turn for the worse. He now pours himself into the books and the testaments. He says my vision is a sign that we must lead a war against shadows. He insists we pray while he finds the answer. I should never have told him. 6th of June 82. The captain has confided in me. His plans to arm the warhead. He says it's the only way to rid the world of the coming pestilence. He removed the shielding from one of the cores, but Georgie held him back. The fission core burned their faces and arms. They fought brutally up top. This madness bears no end. I've sealed the hatch. I don't know how long I can keep it shut. The men are calling my name. Captain Boynia calls me Abaddon, Judas, Shadim, and cries for me to open his lima and save the world. I'm sure they have booby-trapped the hatch. 7th of June 82. There are no more noises, no more calls or curses, no more banging or crying. I am returning to my station, a proud Soviet man.
These controls are hard to understand.
Yeah, tell me about it. Old military tech in a language that's not spoken anymore. The suits are gonna be below you, Moses. And that's probably flooded too, I hate to say.
More water.
Yeah, but if we could get the engines running, that gives us power. And we could use the ballast tanks to clear it.
It is a diesel submarine. that fuel would be long since ruined. But it would have relied on batteries for silent running.
Those would be dead too.
Perhaps a substitute.
This, right?
Adding the batteries, Mac. Adapting power supply to new consumption system.
You did it. Charlie's right. You're amazing.
My Mac.
Was that just the body that fell down? Below the grating, under a swarm of corroding wiring, sit over a dozen lead-acid batteries engulfed in rust and acid stains. The gargantuan ballast tank emits soft groans, its casing bloating as the metal struggles to contain the gas stored within. The ladder steps warp and bend underfoot, the corroded steel straining to support any weight that befalls them. Free from the hatch's vice, the body has drifted down to the chamber like a discarded play doll. Carts of moldering supplies have shifted and slipped out from the rigging, colliding in a cargo pileup on the water surface. A bulbous coating of grime covers the tank, a gradual collection of dust, waste, and mud creating an impenetrable wall of gunk.
Cold. Cold and thick. But I'm not scared now.
Good, Moses. Good. You have to find the suits. They have to be there somewhere.
Mac, I have found them. Using courage.
Way to go, Bear. 2 suits. Wait, but
One is blocked.
that's fine. That's okay. Grab the free one. We can use that one for now.
But, Mac, there are 2 of you.
It's okay, Moses. Once we get Charlie safe, I'll make my way back here. I'll get the other one. I'll grab you too, okay?
My Mac. Mac, this valve will purge the water, yes?
Moses, listen to me. Yes, it will, but I don't know what's gonna happen when you hit that valve.
I am brave and strong.
I know you are, Moses. I know. But the sub could shift when the weight displaces. It could be... It will be dangerous.
Hope is alive, Mac. Hope can come back.
Moses, I don't know if I believe that. I don't know if I can believe that.
Mac, I believe.
I was angry at you, Moses. I shouldn't have been. You were her best friend. What else would she have done?
My Mac.
Do it. And thank you, Moses.
Moses. Moses.
Not well. Not good.
We have that in common, my friend.
Ferran.
You must get the escape suit. Put it in QSD.
Feeling less strong, less brave.
You must try. Must.
I cannot move.
You can. possesses everything. I know you would give everything for her. Thank you, Moses. Thank you for this ending.
So I think Franz... Oh no, finally lost all of his energy.
Moses, hope's best friend.
That is so sad. Me too, Mac. I feel sad too, Mac. Escape suit with adrenaline pouch. This industrial-looking escape suit is a working prototype for a brand new line of full-body emergency gear right out of a spy film. The plug suit, or our plug suit, should be able to interface with this and keep us from dying from nitrogen narcosis, decompression sickness, oxygen toxicity, and carbon dioxide toxicity. Seems to be a med kit attached to this. Can I take the med kit off?
There. Medical kit's free now.
Adrenaline pouch. I've taken a shot of this right to the eyeball. Right to the eyeball once. It was a hell of a party. And let's say that 9 months later, Hope was born. Take that. Can I wake up the scrubber with the adrenaline? There we go. Energize scrubber. I pumped this tiny bionuclear reactor with gym candy. It looks like it is ready to, well, scrub. That's a baby crying. Did she have a spinal injury? Oh, but
Mac.
Charlie, I'm here.
The female bleeds internally now. Our time is short.
Charlie! Charlie, I'm here.
Mac. Mac.
I find the amount of time it took you to reach us displeasing. The parasites continue to grow.
What do we do?
I can reroute and overcharge power from the female's plug suit. I coded a pulse of appropriate amplitude will drive the parasites out. 87% accuracy prediction.
I sense a butt coming.
It will only be effective if they are near the female's epidermis layer. I will not be able to detect when that moment occurs.
So, it has to be me.
100% accuracy prediction. You must watch for the parasite's presence. Then act with accuracy and haste.
Mac.
Okay. Okay.
don't see anything. Oh, oh. Oh, I was clicking because I thought maybe there was something else that I had to do, but because it didn't do it the first time I clicked it when I saw the parasites.
Charlie!
Well, we got a death though. I generally think I need to be more social. Do you have any hobbies that you can like do with other people? Like I play a lot of D&D. And damn, what is happening? A whole bunch of we're fucked is happening. We've just lost Moses as well, our robotic bear. See, like I clicked, but nothing happened. Are they gonna do it again or what? Well, I was able to shock her and not kill her that time.
Charlie, just hold on. This is it, Charlie. Hold on. Hold on.
The host is free of parasites, but further contamination is likely. 89% accuracy prediction.
Yeah. I think I'm infected too.
Mac,
I'm here, darling. You're okay.
so sorry. So sorry.
No. 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 Don't.
Caused all of this.
Shh. No. Be quiet. Be quiet.
Lied to you. Made us come here.
Charlie.
I'm so sorry. So sorry. Can't be forgiven.
They let you hear her. What else could you do?
The female needs immediate medical attention. If she expires, then I will cease to function. Unacceptable.
For once, we're on the same page. We're gonna get you out of here, Charlie. Need to put the escape suit on you, though. It'll hold you together. Hold you together.
Mac.
Shh. I got you. I got you.
Mac.
I mean, and you're chapter 5. You're at the end of it. It started with just a simple salvage mission. And once we went into the rig, we realized that a whole bunch of fungal growths had taken over and was infecting people and making them go crazy, and then a whole bunch of body horror happened, and and there were like genetic mutations and creatures made out of limbs, and then we started like primitive races, which we are now, a society that sunk into domination like thousands and thousands of years ago. So like that, yes, very long,
How are we going to get out of here?
to people that I'll never speak to again.
I haven't seen anything like that. I mean, back the way we came, but most of those entrances are collapsed now.
We must move ahead while there is still time. 95% accuracy prediction.
Yeah, I definitely talk too much. So can we go back? Because that other way collapsed. We have to go this way though. It's got to be this way. And if you ever need
This place is a maze.
to talk to anybody, you're always welcome to come in here and
Me
just
too.
say anything,
That's a different place than
whatever
where I
you
came
want,
from.
or just lurk.
There is no going back.
But we don't know what's ahead.
Access to the sea. 71% accuracy prediction.
You've never been here.
I-
How can you know that?
Yeah, I'm the exact same way.
Senses projected from the voices allows me to gauge the density and distance of the various structures it is reflecting.
Oh, okay, I get it. You're really fucking smart.
I am Newman.
Yeah, I know. So what do we do?
I can calculate a directional flow through the crypts, using the sound from the vocalizations as an end goal. You must follow the paths I indicate. Do you see the indicator?
I do.
Follow it.
Do I? Oh. Okay, a little sound wave thing.
Harmonics reanalyzed. Directions updated.
The automaton is a fascinating creature, brother, and certainly helpful. It makes navigating the maze almost too easy.
After everything we've been through, I'm down for a little easy.
Clearly not understood. Repeat.
Yeah, ignore me. Just talking to the voice in my head, no big deal.
11% accuracy prediction.
A pathfinder and a skeptic? I like this being.
So the white-eyed Mac is actually the consciousness of Voynia, which is the captain of the Russian submarine that we were investigating as the mechanical bear Moses, which was Hope's best friend and toy doll or whatever. So that is how Mac is being infected by this parasite, this fungal growth, the Velis. He's now being part of the hive mind and is getting everything from people that have survived here centuries ago. I think just being able to talk and just kind of, I guess, is, yeah, it definitely is.
Harmonics reanalyzed. Directions updated.
Oh,
Hold on, baby, hold on.
Do not falter, brother. You are closer with every step, closer to salvation.
Harmonics reanalyzed. Directions updated. Do not stray from the navigation path.
I heard you the first time.
Harmonics reanalyzed. Directions updated.
It's really, really juicy over here.
Is this it? Are we fucking out?
We have exited the maze, and the source of the chanting is very close.
Yeah, that's what worries me.
It should, brother, it should.
What is it? What are they doing?
Celebrating. The ascension is finally near.
With whom are you speaking?
You mean... Wait. The prophecy thing? Returning to the surface, all of that?
Yes, brother, the time has come. No, certainly not in the way they expected. We must hurry.
Posit. Non-digital communication method. 89% accuracy prediction. Posit. Communication method unique to this environment. 71% accuracy prediction.
It's a long story. I'll tell you if there's time. We have to keep going.
Accuracy prediction 100%. The female will expire soon.
It reminds me a little bit of the necromorphs as well. So, dripping water. Soiled water flows from a tear in the ceiling, soaking and partially melting the surrounding mucous membrane. A dark mold spreads over stone-carved lines, sustained and encouraged by the heat and humidity. Hints of underlying structure peek up from gaps within the abundant phlegm coating. Sickly fumes rise up from the organic coating, along with a sharp scent of spoiled milk. The platform of salvaged wood allows easy passage over the wax-warped floors, the original path long since subsumed by the layers of mucus. Remnants of other makeshift walkways lie neglected, slowly reclaimed by the expanding layers of mucus. There's been a lot of mucus.
There's even more of them now.
They worship with a fervor, brother. They will kill you with the same.
Access to the sea lies within the far structure. 89% accuracy prediction.
The lighthouse, the automaton is correct. At its top are methods to eject objects into the water.
How the hell are we gonna get there? Those things down there will kill us the moment they see us.
Come to me, brother. I will reveal everything. The light, the dark. Take the bridge. Find me.
No, I don't think I know about the Blackwing virus. I mean, I'm a big Star Wars fan, but I've never really gone into anything outside of the movies. And, well, I've read a couple books, but they were more novelizations of the movies. Horde. The mob is adrift in a deep trance of celebratory dance, high on a communal slaughter and ritualistic cannibalism. The spire reaches above the celebrations, a winding stairway carved out from a titanic pillar. It's basically zombie Star Wars, it's a virus the Empire developed. Is it canon, or is it like alternate universe kind of thing?
There's no way through this. They'll rip us apart.
You will need another path, brother. Come. Hey, homie. Come and I will show you.
Oh, rings of sacrificial altars serve as the main stages of celebration, and an eclectic light show of exuberant sacrifice. That's a word I've never seen before. Technically, it's canon since it was only a small area and was quickly removed. Oh, okay. I'll have to look into that. That's interesting. The ancient viaduct stands littered with fallen detritus and shattered flooring. A dozen pyres of masochistic jubilation thrum with drum beats and hoarse screams, the backlit shadows of flailing dancers birthing writhing monstrosities on the cavern walls. The colossal twin carvings radiate an aura of divine authority as if demanding subjugation and fanatical adherence. The giant's head bows slightly as if approving of the indulgent brutality and savagery performed en masse under their watching gaze. That's really cool, though. Yeah, I'm definitely going to look into that. You look into the Death Trooper comics and novels about the Blackwing virus. Yeah, I'm going to write that down, actually. Virus. Thank you for that. Like, I need more to read. My stack of books is so tall. And I want a job so I can get even more books.
What? Wait, this isn't... my head.
Welcome, brother. Finally, we stand before each other.
Oh, he's changed.
Men, mortals, sinners.
Men?
My appearance bothers you, brother? It is the most righteous of symbols, a vision of truth.
Why is this, am I dead?
Far from it, brother. You have much to do. You will be my messenger, my redemption.
I don't understand. How can...
Velez gives the last glimmers of my consciousness. Time is short, brother. Come closer.
Well, I guess it's just one thing to do. Stakes have been hammered through the hands and feet of the man hanging on the cross. Irradiating heat emanates from his emaciated body.
When it began, when I awoke, I thought this was hell. St. John of the Cross said all men have one. All men live it. Perhaps you know a little of what he spoke, brother.
More than a little.
Listen closely. Time is short. The ritual you observed outside has happened only one other time, when my ship first arrived. We were marooned here. We learned the truth of this place and its people. They were marooned too, much longer ago. Their sole focus was to return, to ascend back to the surface. We stopped it then. We gave everything. We died. All but me. All but me.
Wait, I don't...
I watched my men die. Watched them commit horrible sins. Their souls are damned, and the fault is mine. We saved so many above, but God will not see it that way. For God, there are no, how do you say, gray areas. My flock here is in their death throes. They would have died soon if not for the intrusion of your people. That too is my fault in its way.
What do you mean?
It was our distress signal that attracted the attention of your people. It is how we were found. Found too late to help my crew, but just in time to reinvigorate my flock. They are filled with passion now and purpose. They are not primitive. They understand your machines. And the giant one your people attached to the temple leads directly to the surface. They have reinterpreted their prophecy. They will not return, but their spirit will. The surface will be cleansed.
They want to let loose this contagion? They want to infect the world?
A grim vision of a barren world. They will punish the old gods that betrayed them.
Cayne, this thing would kill everyone.
I have done my best to inspire them, to teach them the way. But they are no more immune to the deceiver's whispers than you or I.
Caliban said they believed there was a corruption here, spiritually. Something had been introduced that changed the culture's beliefs. It was you.
No. It was the Lord, brother. I was sent here to bring his word and his light. I only wish I had been more successful. I fear I was not up to the task. They have reverted to their baser instincts, in spite of all my effort. But hope is not lost, brother. Not for true believers like you and I.
I don't believe. Those ideas are gone now. God has been disproved.
You are a believer all the same, in different things, surely, brother, but a believer. This is what matters. We must follow a higher path, and the cost is high. Were it not, how should we be redeemed?
What are you saying?
You took something from my ship. I can feel it even now. An instrument of unholy fire that we will make righteous.
She's gonna nuke
The
everything.
warhead.
Yeah.
The nuke?
When there is only one path, brother, and that path must be holy.
The holy
You and
nuclear
I can
device.
end this suffering now. For them, us, anyone left alive here.
Otherwise, the surface, it all dies.
Yes, a hard path, brother. But we will be redeemed by walking it.
Wait, I have to reach the lighthouse first. I have to save Charlie.
Are we bargaining then, brother?
The others. The ones outside. They're under your control.
Control. Influence is a better word. They accepted my faith at first, but they grow weary of it.
Make them leave. Clear a path for me, and I'll give you the warhead. Let me reach the lighthouse before you detonate it. Let me save her.
I have saved so few here. The ideal of bringing just one to salvation is...
Appealing.
Yes, brother. It shall be. But there will not be time enough for your salvation, I'm afraid.
I understand. I understand.
I sense we have much in common, brother. I wish we had more time.
Me too.
Give me the fire, brother, and I will use it.
This has gone, oh my god, so off the rails.
You've seen so much. You are a stronger man than me.
The fire.
Boy. So I have some manga. I wasn't ignoring you. I was just letting the conversation happen. That was one of the longer conversations that the game's had. Like looking now, I have Fully Cooley, I have Gyo, which also has the Amagara Fault, and I think another short.
May your soul find peace, brother.
And yours.
I have this grenade too. Sphincter. I'm sorry, I'm reading ahead for the sphincter. A warm, pungent heat belches out from the gaping sphincter like growth, the interior slick thick with flowing fluids. Gross. Wispy plant sap. A wispy mesh of sap and slime webs across the chamber, illuminated by ghostly light and wavering gently in shifting air currents. 2 crossed femurs have been bound and mounted as ghastly interpretations of a cross. Throngs of swirling bioluminescent fungi expel a wavering blue light, draping the dark interior in a dreamlike glow. Twisting spinal column poles hold the bone crosses aloft, built with unnerving fanatical focus to ensure perfect alignment and sturdy placement despite the crude materials at hand. Rows of pews built from bones scavenged from the dead and eaten line the back of the holy chamber.
They're gone. The captain, he kept his word.
The captain of the former Soviet craft, kept alive. Communication made possible by genetic strain sequences of the contaminant. 81% accuracy prediction.
He's so smart. Well, you better be right about the lighthouse. You better be right that I can save her.
Saving her means saving me. I am right. 100% accuracy prediction.
Very zigzaggy. Oily fumes of cooked meat, bloodied copper, and sordid sweat billow up the chamber from the ritual grounds. A haunting cold permeates the stairwell. Icy currents of air rebound against the walls and wash over you like the exhalations of malicious ghosts.
Fascinating. The most advanced room yet. That's such primitives that construct a vegetable of this sort.
I don't care. Where am I putting her?
Any of the infusion pods along the wall.
Therefore, injecting stuff into the ocean?
91% accuracy prediction.
Hold on, Charlie. Hold on.
The chamber's glow illuminates a portion of the surrounding aquatic wasteland, populated by sparse rocky outcrops and schools of tiny darting fish. Spots of light dance within the shimmering floor panels like fracturing sheets of ice. Warm to the touch, bright patterns ripple outwards as you tentatively prod. A half-dozen ancient cable-like tubes snake out from the dial, knitting into the chamber's substrate before re-emerging and entwining with other forgotten technology. Tubes interweave between ancient machinery and unsettling sculpture-like exposed innards. A strong scent of ozone tickles your lungs, while chill air prickles your skin. Dead and dormant technology lies forgotten. Their function and make are unfamiliar and inhuman. The hollow thrones of the dark metal huddle in intimate proximity, their vacant maws reminiscent of gaping reptiles awaiting nourishment.
This isn't working. What's the problem?
The protection pods are disabled. My colleague they have not worked for some time.
You lied to me. You told me we could get her out. That we could save her.
I collated with a 71% accuracy prediction.
Fuck your percentages. She's going to die now. And so are you.
These pods are not the only method by which she could be deposited into the sea.
What are you talking about?
There is only one choice. You must decompress this edifice. Explosively. 95% accuracy prediction.
Blow it open, you mean?
Correct. The transparent walls are stronger than glass, but they are not unbreakable.
Oh, Cayne.
Well, I mean, I think we're dying anyway.
You were right, darling. All calm beneath.
Do what must be done. You are wasting time.
I know. I know. That recording that Charlie played before. Of hope. It's on her plug suit, isn't it?
This is irrelevant.
Play it.
This is irrelevant.
Not for me. Not for her. Play it.
Can you tell me your name? Try and remember your...
Hope.
That's wonderful. That's very good. Yes, your name is Hope.
Hope.
What's the last thing you remember, Hope? The very last thing. Can you tell me? Can you remember?
The beach. Moses.
What about the beach, Hope? What happened at the beach?
Moses... The waves grabbed him.
The waves grabbed Moses and pulled him out to sea, didn't they?
Yes.
And what did you do?
I jumped in after him. I tried to... Where's Mom and Dad? Where's Moses?
Do you miss your parents, Hope?
Where are they?
They're away right now, but they love you very much. They're going to come get you.
Moses too?
Moses too. Would you like that?
My dad lets me fish. He's teaching me how.
Oh, is that right? You like fishing with your dad?
Uh-huh.
You want to be a fisherman when you grow up?
No.
What do you want to be, Hope?
A captain.
A captain?
And an engineer. And someone really brave.
Wow, those are 3 really big things, aren't they? Where did those ideas come from? From people in your life? People important to you?
Yeah.
You can be all 3 of those things. Do you know that, Hope? You can be anything you want.
I know. I will.
You know what must be done. If they matter to you, you must act before it is too late. Or nothing of what you just heard will matter. 100% accuracy prediction.
Yeah. Yeah.
don't know if we need to just this or down here. There.
Feels like forever since I just stopped moving. Since I was just still. You don't have to be sorry, Charlie. She's right. She can be anything she wants now. Thanks to you. I love you both. I love you both so.
A round of applause. Jeez. That got incredibly heavy at the end. So, since the credits are just rolling, we're gonna let them roll because we need to appreciate all of the people that put the work into the game. I really enjoyed that. I think we're starting this year off pretty good with our picks for Must See Wednesday. I don't know what we're gonna do next. I am keeping an Excel file of all the games that I play, including the stuff that I play on like the weekends or when we just do like 2 or 3, 4, whatever short games, giving them a rating and everything. This might be a 10. This might be a 10 out of 10. I really liked it. Moses.